The Don't Diss My Ability campaign celebrates the abilities of people with a disability. We have asked our ambassadors to tell us about their experiences in the workplace.
I am currently a Professor of Law at the Faculty of Law of the University of Sydney, and my role is to teach law students and also to conduct legal research.
I work as a policy officer in disability discrimination law. I do a lot of law reform work, submissions and organising continuing legal education seminars.
I work part-time as a tourism teacher at Wollongong TAFE, which I absolutely love.
I'm an actor and a writer and also perform dance. I was in a movie called Yoke. It's a 15-minute short film. I play the lead.
My name is Robert Strike. That's what my name is. I do voluntary work at self-advocacy. I work for Intellectual Disability Rights Service, which we call IDRS, and I'm a volunteer at New South Wales Council for Intellectual Disability, which is New South Wales CID.
I've been a teacher for 36 years, and particularly in my early years there were huge challenges. There were no computers, and I had to have everything read to me onto tape by friends, family and students.
I have overcome a number of obstacles in the workplace, such as communication. I use email instead of the phone. If I have to use the phone, I ask one of my colleagues to assist me.
I do work experience at the Sydney Theatre Company. Clean up kitchens, check and restock the first aid kits. I check and restock the pamphlets. I overcome these challenges and ask questions. Sometimes I'm not sure what I'm supposed to go or what to do. Everyone looks so busy and I don't want to bother them.
The hurdles that I've had to overcome at work is mostly access issues. Not all of the campus is accessible with a wheelchair. I think the workplace could really improve by having things like the photocopier being more accessible for people in wheelchairs, for having even the lunchroom table, having a table that's accessible, and even things like having a lift in every building.
We need people at workplaces to be more open about we persons with disabilities, and the big issue for us is access. Accessibility for my sisters and brothers in wheelchairs, and also accessibility for those like me who need special equipment to access information. Accessibility gives us employment.
You need to sign the book for me. It's very hard to get a job out in the community without going through a disability service. And I think the hardest part for people with intellectual disability or people with disability is that trying to get a successful job where they can be happy, they can work side by side with a person without a disability.
I have an extensive support network. I overcome fear by trying everything. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I have built my confidence by throwing myself, or being thrown in the deep end. I guess I am a very driven person, and that is how I have got myself this far.
It takes people a little while for them to actually look at me and realise that I'm not a student, and I think that's just their perception, that they don't think that I would be a teacher. As an ambassador for Don't Diss My Ability campaign, it's really important for me to teach my students about having a disability doesn't mean that you can't do the job that you love.
I am looking forward to promoting people who use communication devices in this year's Don't Diss My Ability campaign.
The Don't Diss My Ability campaign is extremely important. What it does is it showcases to ordinary people in New South Wales what we persons with disabilities can do, how we earn a living, how we live in the community. It's very important that people recognise that we're the same as everyone else.
I always like teaching people I can prove you wrong in what I can do, not what I can't do, what I can do.
Even though I got Down syndrome, I can still do lots of things. Don't diss my ability means give me and others a fair go. What do you say?